Hello everyone, myself Sonam Yadav. I've secured a rank of 293 in this NEET PG examination, which was my first attempt with internship. I'm here to basically share my journey of going from 5000 rank in the May INICET, which was held on May 17, to a rank of 293 in the NEET PG examination. So what exactly I did differently, I would like to share. So a brief intro about me. I was a good student throughout my MBBS years and I was studying consistently, but my main preparation for NEET PG examination began with the beginning of my final year when I started giving GTs and solving a lot of MCQs. Then comes the phase of internship. My core hectic internship ended by the December 2024 end, and from January 2025 I was left with PSM and a few minor lighter postings. So from January I would say I was studying consistently, like 6 to 8 hours minimum consistently from January till the examination of this main INICET which happened. I was preparing well. I was scoring 160 plus minus 5 in all the GTs. I was scoring good rank of 70, 90, 100, 200 like that. So everything was going good. Somewhere in the middle of April, I would say I hit a burnout phase, and 2-3 days I was not in a state of studying much. Somehow I passed that phase, but our May INICET Marrow mock was scheduled around that time, which is the first live test that I missed. And I attempted that test when I was feeling a little better. Like I attempted a test somewhere around like end of April, but it was the first test throughout. Like it was the worst test that I ever attempted in terms of percentile. And I don't know, I wasn't attaching myself to GTs much also, but I don't know what happened. I messed that test up, and I thought that oh god, I didn't do perform well in May and mock. How am I going to do well in the main examination? And somehow my friends were also there, and they told me that it's okay, one bad test doesn't mean that main exam will also go bad. And I also somehow consoled myself, but I don't know, somewhere I realized that it was the one test. That is one thing that I would like to say, that please don't attach yourself too much with your GT scores. Even I wasn't doing so, but I don't know what happened with that test. Somehow after that I analyzed that test, and I realized I did a lot of silly errors like reading errors, overthinking, panicking. So I thought I'll be working on them, I'll improve them. So from 1st of May I was like working. I was doing everything that I could do to secure a good rank, to secure to like do my best. And the redirect, I was as calm as possible. So on the surface level, I would say I was pretending I was calm, but as soon as I began with my examination, the first question was an anatomy question. My first 10-12 questions were anatomy question, and first question was not a tough one also. That the nerve, lower limb nerves, it almost always came in GT, but I don't know. I saw that question and was like, I don't know. I just don't know. I thought I tried to calm myself down and then switch to 1 to 3 questions, and then I don't know, I was not able to solve those anatomy questions. Then came biochemistry question, and then the physio questions were lined up in my first section. I mismanaged time. I was overthinking. I panicked. I was trying to calm myself down, but somewhere everybody told that first question won't go well. You should be prepared for that. And I was trying to calm myself down, but I don't know. But I was not able to do that. And even though I was trying hard, that I was saying that it's okay, didn't work out. I just somehow just gave that test, and somewhere I knew that I didn't do well. But at the same time I was not expecting a very bad like result. I was like, I have done some mistakes, I could have done better. But the result came on 24th of May, and I was devastated because it was the worst percentile that I have ever seen. I have not seen such a percentile in my GTs also. A rank of 5k was never ever in my dreams. Like I have never ever thought like that, because I was doing well in GTs. So and also when this happened, this test happened, I mean I came back home. I sort of cried and just took a break for one day. And for the next 4 days, I just consistently gave 4 GTs. I scored 170 plus minus 2 in all the GTs. So I just realized that the problem was not in my content, the problem was not in my preparation. Somewhere something else had to be corrected. Then the result came, and somewhere at the same time my health was also dipping, and I would say, luckily, the exam got postponed, and when that happened on, I suppose June end, this May end or June 1st, something, and I took a complete 2 day off. I took complete break. I was at home, this and just I just rejuvenated, I would say, and then I went back. For the month of June, my preparation was all about somehow gaining the momentum, because this May INICET result was a shocker for me. So June was all about gaining momentum, and at the same time, my health was not going very well. So it was all about managing this health and gaining momentum, and some non PG thing, bond thing was also going on. So everything just sorted out by the end of June. 1st of July, I switched my phone off. I took my SIM off, and I knew one thing, that I had to give my best for the next 1 month that I have because I was doing well. I don't know what happened in May, I said, but I just tried to analyze. The one thing that I would say changed everything was identifying my trend of mistakes. So let me just list them out. The first thing was, I don't know, I just somehow attached myself too much with the GT scores. So the one advice that I can give is, don't attach too much to your GT scores, because the last test I gave, I messed it up, and I was like over analyzing that my performance with just that one test, which I shouldn't have done. Secondly, in INICET, I did a lot of overthinking, irrelevant overthinking. I eliminated that. I thought of that. I will eliminate that. So these were the checklists that I made sure that I will follow before my NEET examination. Thirdly, I changed a lot of answers irrelevantly in my INICET. Everybody used to say, no, go by your instinct. I was trying to do that, but I don't know why. If I make so, I got a hepatogastric triangle wrong. I got Marshall's diet wrong, which nobody else gets wrong easily, because they were pretty easy questions. Even I was shocked that how did I get them wrong, but just happened. So my job for this month of July was to identify the errors that I did in May, and I said, and just don't repeat them. Fourthly, then we need to analyze that what are exactly the trend of the mistakes. So a lot of errors I used to make while reading, errors like I was in a rush to complete the question. So I made sure that I would read all the stem completely. I would eliminate each and every option in my NEET PG examination, and I would not rush through all the questions. So reading each option one by one, eliminating, and then coming to the answer. Then some XYZ pressure that you can say, coming from a middle class family, you would say that, what will I do if I don't crack the exam? I was like, I have a non-PG waiting for me. I just don't care about anything. Even if anything doesn't go right, I still have backup plans. Then you can say that, what will my parents think of me? So I was like, my parents have seen me working hard. Even if I don't do well, despite doing my all, they will still accept me because they have seen me working hard. Then you would say that, what will the junior say? What will the senior say? What will my friend say? The genuine people who know you, who know that you have been working hard, will still care about you, whether you get a rank 1 or any XYZ rank. So all of this XYZ in hidden pressures, I would say, I just made all the scenarios in my mind, and I told myself that these things are not going to affect me. So the one thing that I observed me before my NEET PG examination, I was as calm as possible. Like I was just chanting mantras, and you say saying prayers. I was very calm. I was like, nothing is going to shake me today, like I did in May INICET. I'm not going to change answers. I'm not going to do overthinking. I'm going to eliminate each option. I'm going to read the questions carefully, and everything else was just shut down. Only one question at a time. And also this time management thing. In May INICET, that was an issue with me. And of course, that mark for review is not counted. And one thing I was doing wrong in INICET, I was trying to write those mark for review questions. I thought I'll be able to revisit them, which I definitely couldn't. So this one plus point of not mark for reviews being counted in NEET, that pressure was also eliminated. So that worked as a boon for me. So I made a checklist of what went wrong. So I would say the one thing that changed from 5K to a 3-digit rank in NEET PG examination was certainly not the content. It was just identifying what exactly are the mistakes that I usually make, what are the mistakes that I can commit, what are the XYZ pressures that I can get while attempting the paper, and I eliminated everything. All I knew was just a question in front of me. and all the options in front of me, and answer is also there in front of me. I just have to use all of my learned knowledge and come to an answer in that very go. So I managed time well, I was calm, and these things might be seeming very small, like even I thought so before I gave my INICET, and when I destroyed it, and then I was about to enter my NEET PG examination, I made sure that I will not commit those errors which are just affecting my rank despite the fact that I've worked hard. So I just eliminated all of these mistakes. So anybody who is attempting the number INICET, I'm sure a lot of us would have committed some or the other errors here and there in NEET PG examination, and we just need to identify what exactly where are we going on a personal level and just rectify those mistakes. And in the end, God help me, everything turned out in my favor, and with my parents' support, with God's help, I finally did it. And just one thing that always kept me going was, she believed she could, so she did. And I just listened to this line once again and again, and finally the exam happened and I was able to do well. So this would be I hope this is of some help to anyone who is looking for some motivation out there. Not doing well in one exam certainly doesn't mean that you won't do well in another exam. And just find your mistakes, just try to rectify them, have faith in your preparation, and you're gonna rock. So stay tuned for more such NEET PG journey videos. Thank you so much.